too. We might have 5.
Oh, no. So
Oh, yeah.
this one, actually, we probably should start with his.
Take a break from the others.
Loaded Dice, Jeff does an amazing job in all of his beers all the time.
Yes, sir.
I'm upset that he ended up closing. I should have said that in there, but maybe I did.
You still can.
Yeah.
Do it without the burp.
You guys didn't start.
No, not
I mean,
yet.
I hit the button, but
That's the way he does it.
I don't know if you're interested, but they're going to take off here.
That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free.
Wait, don't turn the channel. You've tuned into High Gravity.
The show where we talk about beer, brewing, and bullshit.
Where the only thing we take seriously is the next round.
So grab a glass.
Filled with something cold.
And enjoy the show.
So we have heard Senpai over and over and over on this podcast.
We have.
And stories and...
Who is this guy?
Exactly.
the man, the myth, the legend.
The
know what
legend
you're talking
himself. I collect Dans. This is one of my Dans.
What number am I?
Well, you're number 1 in my heart. Yeah. This is Senpai. So this is Dan. Hi,
Good to
Dan.
meet you,
We've heard a lot
Fire.
about you.
Nice to meet us.
Welcome.
Yeah. Me and Dan and I and Jeff, who's in the audience, we went to Dark Lord Day last weekend. So Dan is the one who introduced me to Dark
That
Lord
was like
Day.
a month ago. Come on.
I saw a picture,
It felt
and I'm
like
like,
a month
who's that
ago.
guy?
Yeah, that's
Now I
Dan.
know.
Yeah. Yeah, so without him, we wouldn't be drinking Dark Lord all day today.
Fucking thank you, brother.
Yeah, sure. So welcome.
But he also taught me like basically everything I know about brewing. Like anything I learned myself, he taught me how to do it right.
We should have taught him the right way.
Yeah. Some of it's right, but no, he's definitely one of the most talented homebrewers I know. I can say that.
I'm a little out of practice, but thank you.
Yeah, you don't lose
I know
it.
the feeling.
It's like riding a bike.
Years at this point.
But
That's a scary thought.
we are going to take a little Dark Lord break because we do have 4 more bottles from last week that we didn't have yet to complete our vertical. But Dan brought
Supposed to add
us
another beer.
some loaded dice. This one's Futures Bet.
that doesn't look
no,
like a
I'm sorry.
die.
Shotgun Strategy is the name of
Doesn't
this
look
one.
like a die.
Imperial Stout, 15.8% alcohol by volume. This one's a 2024. It is a Basil Hayden Toasted Bourbon and Haven Hill Bourbon
What
barrel
was the
aged.
percentage?
15.8.
Okay.
Before it went in 2 different bourbon barrels.
Yeah, and Jeff over at Loaded Dice does a great job on all the beers I've ever had from him.
Do you
And
want to
then-
open this, or did you want me?
He ended up doing setting up rebuy, and he just closed 2 months ago, I think it was.
Yeah, he did.
And that's quite upsetting to see because he's a talented brewer, very talented.
Do you know the backstory on that?
I do not.
So rumor has it. I think he tried to. Well, I think it was Brooks. Brooks was kind of going under. They were kind of like consolidating.
They
So
were
he
up
tried
and
to-
down having problems. Brooks was before,
So
yeah.
he tried to move in and occupy some of that space, and I think he just kind of overextended himself a little bit,
bummer.
which is unfortunate.
Yep.
Yeah, because now
Excuse me.
both of them got bought up, didn't they?
I don't know if they got bought.
Bought out or closed up?
I thought they got bought up.
I think he closed.
Yeah. That's a hefty bottle.
Which is upsetting. So I don't drink sour beers, and we joke about it all the time, right?
Smells boozy.
The only sour beer I've ever liked in my life, Jeff made, and it tasted like pixie sticks. And I ended up going there, and I drank so many of them, I couldn't even walk out.
Damn.
This is a lot thinner than I was expecting it to be.
I
It's got
definitely
a
get
very powerful nose to it.
very, very whiskey.
It was very
Yeah.
boozy. There's something a little off to me.
Yep.
A little like
You're not kidding about that. The
Vinegary.
taste, yeah. What year was this?
24.
Oh, I get it too.
It's like one of those barrels might have had a little
Funk.
a little something extra in
But
it.
again, trying to be canning too.
Yeah, it could be because the edge around the bottle was a little funky. So
What's the bottom of the cap look like?
where did it go? Where's the gold cap? Let's see.
Rusty and crusty?
It's
Or?
bubbly, but it looks good. Otherwise, like it looks like it's pretty well intact. But
Oh well.
yeah, I mean,
It's not a definitive. This is terrible.
no, but I imagine there's that slight off flavor was
Being
not intended.
over age might be a problem too. Then
You think so?
they start aging out more.
That's 2
It's
different
been a
barrels.
year, though.
How long do they stay in the barrels? Do we even know?
No clue.
Yeah, I don't know either. Well, there's a description that I skipped.
Wait, do we want to have him read that? He did. He's the new guy.
Reading is fundamental.
There you go. You read then, Dave. You know how to read.
Just
I
get
don't.
right up in the mic, like NPR style, and read the bottle.
Oh yeah.
All right. Ready to take a gamble? Loaded Bryce. Jesus Christ.
You're off to a terrible fucking start. Come
take
on.
the bottle. Yep, I already failed.
This guy's fired.
Took me 5 seconds. Done. Game over. Must be all the drinking.
No, a little bit.
But Loaded Dice Brewing offers an annual barrel-aged release for some of your favorite brews. This is a great way to help get in early release and reserve your spot for a future barrel release. Truly a future's bet. One of several different beers that were packaged. So no real description, but this is
It's a generic label.
Yep.
Yeah.
very generic.
There's a very vegetal taste to this that I get that I can't. Like, I want to call
it's
it
almost like sour
cucumber
apple.
almost. Yeah, like there's a. I don't know if it's a funk or what it is, and it bums me out because I had much higher expectations, and I was excited.
Yeah.
And it is what it is.
Oh,
it's
well, they all can't be zingers.
yeah, it happens.
But that was bottle number 94.
it
so
didn't
just for
bounce off the
reference.
ceiling
That was
when you opened the
bottled,
cap.
what, a year ago?
In June, yeah. In June a year ago. So, do you want to have the variant, or do you want to save
Variant's
that for last?
last.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because that's
variant's
the
for
same year as this one we're having right now.
Yeah, we should
Even
save it
though
for
the wax
last.
does look kind of different, yours has more glitter in it than mine.
We talked about glitter last week. Makes things better.
Everything apparently.
So, keeping with trend,
'cause I turned down.
this one is a 2022 Dark Lord.
And this should be the best because it's 3 years now.
Technically, coming off of last week, we had 19, 20, and 21. So this is the next logical progression. So hopefully everyone remembers what 21 tasted like from
As of
last
20
week.
minutes
That was
ago,
a
yes.
week ago. That was a week ago, not 20 minutes. That was a week ago.
A little fuzzy fell right on it as soon as I opened it. Oh, huh. Interesting.
So this we discussed last week, the 3-year prime being for these. So
Yes,
this is that one.
This should be the one.
Excellent. Interesting.
We assume.
This should be the prime. Not that we know what we're talking about.
Ooh, the aroma's really nice.
I'm excited.
The aroma's very roasty and soy sauce. Oh, that one's definitely got the most like smoky roasty characteristic of all the bottles we've had today. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
man. Oh, that's
definitely smoky on the nose. Not in a bad way though, like a good.
Oh, yeah.
it's like coffee roast. Not gonna lie, that's pretty
That one's pretty
standout.
good.
There's that
That's
soy
pretty
taste in it,
good.
Yeah,
So far, this is my favorite.
Yeah, that's
far.
the best balance
I
of
think
like
that you
body
You were
and
here
flavor.
last week tasting them all too. So
Yeah.
What's that?
you were here last week tasting them all with us. It was 20 minutes
These
ago.
release
last
The
these,
weekly.
yeah. The episodes release every week.
Man, he's like, that was an hour ago. We were drinking
Like,
these.
wait a minute.
So there's the thing on the show. We try to not allude to time. Why does this?
But we
sound
mention
like
it
my
in
Fuck
mic?
it up all the time.
We mention it in every episode.
Every fucking episode. We're like, oh yeah, last week, oh yeah, we had that like 10 minutes ago.
It felt like
Every
last
damn
week.
time.
Well, if we recorded every Sunday, we'd get nothing done.
But this one doesn't have anything like straightforward. It's got the smoothness to it.
Yeah,
I'm still sticking with 3 years is the best aging process.
it seems to be.
Every time we do this.
Yeah, they always seem to hit their prime after about 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, with these waxed bottles and the high ABV of this beer, like it still tastes good. Well, even
yeah.
14 years out, it still tastes
Yeah.
good. But it is a different experience for sure. It's very interesting how the body fades with time.
That is, yeah. And
I
just
did not
those-
expect that.
The one, was it 19 to 20? The difference was
2019.
beyond noticeable. It's like,
Yeah, well, the 2011 was very thin. Like the first thing you
yeah,
noticed
yeah.
was how thin it was. It was almost like
2011.
yeah,
Yeah,
at Dark
we-
Lord Day we
the
had a
one we had at
2011.
Dark Lord Day.
Yeah, somebody brought it
Oh.
2011.
They talked about it. I mean, it was last
A week ago.
I don't
yeah.
remember last
yeah,
week.
last
I
week.
understand.
20 minutes ago.
That was last week, not 20 minutes ago. Come on.
Yeah, I think this is definitely the best one so far. And I mean, I know they're gonna have slight variance year to year, just because, like we mentioned, like a big beer like this, there's a lot that can change.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem to matter what variation or version we drink of any brewery.
Yeah, the 3 year
At
definitely
3
seems-
years seems to be the best.
Yeah.
We found that with KBS too, when
Yeah.
KBS was still like really
It was 3
exciting.
years.
Yeah, we did. I think we
God,
did like
there
a,
were
a
one-
14, 15, 16 vertical, and then we found
There
that
were
like
one
the
or two
14
that
was a
I
stud.
didn't like, that I don't.
Oh yeah.
Those.
Well, I've got some. I think some like 18 to 20 KBS. If you really want to try them,
I'm in.
I think,
I'm done with KBS.
Yeah, I think I should.
It's been overplayed now.
I think we should just dump them into the still and turn them into something good.
This could be arranged. I know a guy.
I'm not sad about
I know a
this
few
idea.
guys.
Yeah, we should all go through our collections and pick out all the bottles that we never want to drink and just make do a run of stout whiskey. You just gotta find we've got a guy who's licensed to do shine. I know a
Licensed,
guy.
yes.
Yeah, definitely. He owns a distillery, not too far from here actually. So
We're the only country that still has to deal with that.
pretty much,
Yeah.
it's kind of sad. I mean, even our
so now
beer
you're saying
distribution laws are
facts.
painful.
Someone's going to knowledge drop on us.
Good, bring on the knowledge.
Because this is third episode from 3 weeks ago.
Hey, listen. All interaction on social platforms is good interaction. All drives the almighty algorithm. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, motherfuckers.
Yes, please do that. Tell your friends, tell your family. Do not tell your little ones. I mean, or do. I don't really care.
Every time I tell someone about this that we do this, I'm like, I was explaining it to my buddy yesterday. I haven't talked to in a couple of years, and I was like, yeah, man, like we would just like after karaoke, and Daryl's like, I don't do a podcast, and we're like, all right, and then we're like, well, we can just get together on Sunday mornings and get drunk, but we can also record it.
Let's record it and talk
That's
stupidity.
pretty much how it happened. I came across the video the other day. It was something Jim just said off the cuff, and most of that became the intro. But I'm like, you got to record this because we're not going to write this down. None of us are going to remember this tomorrow. Say it again, and I hit record on the video.
You know this year is good when the
audience is coming
comes
back in seconds.
over for seconds.
Despite already having many imperial
We
beers
just started
today.
today. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah.
They have had 2 beers today. So Dan, let's tell us about the trip. Like, what? Give us a breakdown of what we did a month ago, last week.
I saw a picture at Transient. That's where I saw your picture at.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that was kind of like what, stop number 4?
Was it stop number 4? It's number 3, number 4.
Because we did Albion, then we
stopped in
did
Albion, yep.
Then we did. Oh, hang on. There's a man whispering to me.
Oh, sweet, nothing in your ear.
I was gonna say that word for word.
Oh yes, thank you. Thank you
And then he
so
gets
much
excited.
for that.
Oh, he got way
Oh
excited.
man, you
from
got
that.
way excited.
Yes, I texted you about it yesterday. So I'll tell the story now, and then we'll do the
Oh
the
my
trip.
gosh. Okay.
No, so thank you,
I wanna
Bob.
know.
Thank you, audience member Bob. So on our trip, Dan and I were riding together. Thursday, we were heading out to, we're doing breweries. We're going to meet Jeff and his son at our B&B. We're going to hit some more breweries. But as we're going down the highway, we see, we're heading to Indiana, and we see this billboard that says authentic Indian food, and it's a Marathon gas station billboard. So this is this gas station has an authentic Indian buffet, and we thought it was kind of funny. Like I mentioned it several times because I thought it was funny. I'm like, authentic Indian buffet at a fucking gas station. Like that sounds like diarrhea waiting to happen.
I know of one in Detroit with great seafood.
Well, but that's called bazookies, and
I think it was a marathon.
you don't want the week old fish. So I thought this billboard was just hilarious.
If you got it, you're wrong.
And I saw it a couple of times. Well, last night we're sitting around the fire at Bob's house, who Bob was on a couple weeks ago. Y'all know Bob.
Hi, Bob.
And local friend Arthur, who comes around for karaoke and everything, was there. And he's telling this story about how on this road trip, he was driving to through Indiana, and he sees this sign for this authentic Indian buffet, and he's like, well, shit, I'll give it a fucking look. And he goes there, and it's basically just like all truckers, right? Like, so it's like a truck stop, Marathon gas station with Indian food buffet. And the kicker the best part is they also have a massage parlor upstairs
Right.
from the Marathon gas station Indian buffet. And I'm like, did you check out both? He's like, no, I got down the road about an hour before I started. The Indian food was like, nope.
I feel you're gonna get robbed and left in a public restroom.
Oh, he got robbed. He got robbed of everything that was in his stomach for like it was purge.
No, Indian food's really good, but at a gas
I agree.
station, I don't know.
That's why I thought it was so. I see
get
Marathon.
good
I'm
Indian
like,
food?
that's funny as fuck.
So did you ever watch Futurama, the egg salad sandwich in the worm?
Oh yes, yep. Yeah, the worms that make him smart. But so that's kind of a prelude. But Thursday, right? So we're road tripping. You know,
So we went to Albion.
Yes.
We went to Dark Horse.
Albion was good.
Albion was great.
Dark Horse was mid.
It was what it was.
But Dark Horse.
But Dark Horse has already been sold and then sold again. Now, whatever
So it's
beverage
like-
company we talked
it's
about.
like Roke Horse or something, right?
yeah,
Roke
that's
bought
Roke.
them.
That's the other one.
Yep.
Yeah, Roke bought them, and then they just were purchased again by a beverage company.
Detroit Brewing.
No, a beverage company just purchased them. We just got updates.
okay.
We were just looking this up.
Okay.
What, last night or 2 nights ago or whatever?
Yesterday,
Was that yesterday?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we stopped in there real quick because we were going to meet Jeff, and then we went to Greenbush,
Yes.
and then Transient.
And then Transient.
Nice.
So
So Transient looked pretty small.
it is.
In the picture.
It's not that big. They've got a big patio kind of area.
I would call it cozy.
Yeah. Yep. There's probably seating for indoors, maybe 35 people. You think?
30 to
Yeah.
50. give or
With
take.
the picture, it only looked like a few tables and a ton of bottles.
Oh, yeah, well, there was another side it's very small on the other side, but they've got a Nintendo 64. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to challenge the boys to
Mario
some,
Kart?
some Mario Kart
Yeah.
or some
Hell yeah.
007.
God, I love that
Classic.
game, man. I never had an N64, but
Which
Born when that came out?
huh?
Were you born when that came
I was
out?
born in '88. Thank you. Now, the first console I ever owned though was the original Xbox.
Mine was NES.
I was
had
very late to the
NES.
game.
Mine was Atari.
I had an NES. Yeah.
Or the Commodore.
Did you have the one with the detached
Anyways,
paddles or the
I can
corded
trump that.
paddles though? In television?
Yeah, I don't know.
Tandy. Radio Shack Tandy.
Wow.
I was just gonna say
I was
that,
going to say
yeah.
the Radio Shack doesn't exist anymore.
No, it
that's a
doesn't.
R.I.P. in peace
I
Radio
think
Shack.
there's a few in Canada. I used to work there actually.
They don't exist anymore, Johnny. Canada
Well,
isn't
it's
real.
like Circuit City.
Well-
Circuit City exists up there.
Australia still has Kmart's.
No shit.
What?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
Yep, I was watching an Australian Twitch stream, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to, we're gonna hit up the Kmart," and I'm like, "The fuck you are?"
That's awesome. I miss Kmart, man. I love that
Same,
place.
you know, Blue Light Special, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, what was your favorite transient beer?
The one that I brought home.
So,
Which
what-
was it was the IPA. It was the Brett IPA with Simcoe.
I
I
not
love my
surprising.
Simcoe.
And Dan loves his Brett.
I have not
my
had an IPA from Transient. We had
I had two of
the
them
ones that
yesterday.
he came here, and then we ended up having the ones I don't like. That's the Wolverines or the
Oh, Smolverine.
yeah.
Smolverine's good.
Smolverine's
have you
I'm
tried
not
any of the
a fan of those.
You're
Smolverines?
fucking
I have
wrong.
not.
Their
Smolverines
sour
are
series.
delicious.
Their sour series is pretty
had
good.
good sour.
It reminds me
Liquid
of
ice cream. It's amazing.
Yeah, do you remember Oddside's Fruit Sickle Sour
Oh, yeah.
series?
Oh, yeah.
It's like those, but a lot more of them are lactose.
Okay.
So you get more of the creamy flavors, but
I'm
it's
not a huge fan of the lactose, but I can respect it.
they're pretty good. The what's the green one called that we
Midori
had?
sour.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one was.
It was not.
It was delicious.
It's very good.
Don't listen to him. He's wrong. It was delicious.
It's very good. I mean, you know my relationship with sours.
So Transient IPA, took some of those home.
yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, no complaints. Delicious. I love Simcoe. Like I love the piney, like the West Coast style kind of. Just sits with me really well.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm more of a I like the new style hops, but I'm more of a traditionalist, fundamentalist, if you will.
Old
I
school.
I like my C hops.
They keep coming out with hops all the time.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting updates on new hops coming out.
all the proprietary stuff is kind of crazy. How everybody's just trying to like jump over one another. And talking to some when I was up at 2K Cidery, I think it was back in November. Like the one dude who owns the place, I can't remember which variety he had that he was growing, and he's like, "Yeah, we used to do this, and this is in this cider that I did, but I already took them all out." I'm like, "Why?" The licensing fees were like so insane, and he's like, and the demand already shifted for like this next thing, so he's like, I just kind of gave up.
It's crazy that you have to pay licensing to grow these certain varieties of hops.
That's wild.
I mean, you don't for Cascades or
Or you
Mosaics
could just
or
accidentally plant it and it's a mystery hop.
When you look into some of the breeding programs for this, like some of these cultivars, they're planting like 200-300, like trying to just like crossbreed.
Holy crap.
And they might get 2 or 3 that might have potential, and then you have to wait 2 or 3 years for it to even like
Good
mature,
Lord.
and then it's like really do the experiment. So you're looking at like 5-year investment.
hops are like growing wine grapes.
Yeah.
It's very much like wine grapes.
Growing
I can
hops
see
is
that.
easy. It's harvesting them. I've heard so many horror stories of harvesting hops,
Oh yeah,
trying to
well,
get them
it's a
done, the
total-
time frame
it's
you
a
have,
we
trying
do
them
it
out.
by hand.
Yeah.
I basically pick enough to do like maybe 1 or 2 beers, and then enough to fill my bee smoker with, because the hops work really well in my bee smoker. Like it calms them down, and it smells wonderful.
It does smell wonderful.
Yeah, I mix it with pine needles and hops, and it burns incredible, and they're super calm.
Nice.
Plus, then my bee suit ends up smelling like pine needle campfire, and I mean, it kind of smells a little bit like weed because of the hops too.
I mean, they are cousins after
Yeah,
all.
I mean, I've had some like old dried up weed plants that like were just kind of like sitting out. I put those in my smoker, and the bees were never calmer.
What was that one a few weeks ago? It was like a 420 something or other that we had that. We cracked that open, and it's like, this smells like weed. Am I going to fail a drug test? What the hell was that
beer?
I'll look it up.
Yeah, that beer was
here's
actually
the worst
really
part
good.
is, I had it the next day when we were sober. It was still good, but it wasn't as good.
Well, I think just the novelty of it was what was so cool.
It was
because
the wow factor immediately.
It was very resiny, and it smelled like walking into that dispensary we went to on the way to Indiana. Like, because you walk in and it's like Jimmy John's, the sign that says free smells. You go to the dispensary and just smells like failure.
So what was the next time I
I think it was Resonator. I think was that one.
Oh, Resonator,
Yeah,
you're
Resonator.
right. Yep.
Yeah, with my cognition.
So I think
can't say that word.
after Greenbush after Transient is when it
yes.
really kicked off for me. Because
Yes.
we went to the B&B, and then we walked down the street.
Seeds.
Yeah, Seeds Brewery we walked from our B&B. It was like a couple 100 yards.
It was 5 minutes or less.
Yeah, and they had this delicious taco truck, which was fantastic. And the beer, though, like the dude is an artisan.
Nice.
Like, well, which one did you start with?
Oh, I started with a double smoked.
Yeah, there was just some hippie hipster sitting at the bar, and we kind of thought he was the brewer, like, because he just kind of looked.
Peppering me too about getting the smoked beer. Like,
You wanna
he's
get the
like, you want the
smoked beer.
smoked beer. You want the I do. It's like you want this beer, like Jedi mind trick.
You don't want to sell me death
As he
sticks.
said that,
I don't want to sell you death sticks. You want to go home and rethink your life. I'm going to go home and rethink my life. You want the smoked beer. I'm going to get the double smoked beer. But like their pouring technique, like it was so involved.
It was flawless.
Yes. It was just like,
it's like some fancy, like skillful pour, like up around the
really-
back,
like, they
down,
took their
arm into
time.
The glass.
Yeah, oh yeah. Like when you ordered a beer, like you stood there for a couple of minutes and waited while they poured it properly.
Wow.
I just had a talk yesterday with a few
Daryl
people.
doesn't do that here.
I'm okay with taking the time, but when you get busy, there's people that don't know beer and they don't care about it.
right.
They just want their beer.
No, this place is very much fuck you. Wait.
I like that.
Like he's
slow it down,
he
make sure it's
believes,
right.
You can tell he believes his entire
Now-
process is art.
Now,
and not
this is
just
the place
beer.
that you talked about, the head, right?
Yes.
They had a
the head on every beer was flawless. It was so this beautiful, thick, creamy head that just
3-4
laced the
inches of
glass
head.
the entire way down.
Nothing wrong with
You
that.
drink the entire pint
about
and you
average.
get head through the whole thing.
But if I pour head here,
Oh, people think
people
they're-
come in
yeah.
for a beer, start seeing all this stuff, think
They're
lose
wrong.
out. But they
No.
think they
You're
lose
ripping
out
me
on
off,
beer.
man.
Yes.
Why you ripping me off, bro?
Here's my question: are they doing it with a creamer faucet, or are they doing it with a normal
It's
faucet?
always creamy.
They had
Faucet.
what are those like? It was the curved like
There's
the
a
thin
creamer
ones.
faucet. You can cheat.
You're not talking about Perlix, are you?
No,
I love
the
Perlin.
tap same. The tap it was like the thin. Damn it. It's not the taps like we have. I see them a lot more for lagers and stuff. I can't remember the name of them. You don't remember? They were the thin.
I was more concerned about getting my beer than about what tap handle it was coming out of. I was just so excited, and again, I was already mind tricked into getting the double smoked beer. So I'm like, all right, I'm in.
We drank everything they had.
Yeah.
We tried everything. Each of us probably had like 4 individual pints.
I know
but
I had 4 at least.
Yeah.
So C's was good.
Seeds is phenomenal.
Amazing.
Like that is just art beer. Like you definitely, if you're in Southwest Michigan, make your way to Seeds. Go to Transient too. I mean, Transient's fantastic. Not to diminish Transient's accomplishments, but Seeds it's lighter beer. Like he had like was a Vienna Lager and a Kolsch.
He had an English pub ale.
I like
the
a
pub ale
Vienna
was good.
lager, normally crisps. You do it right, and those are good.
Oh,
Well-
those are my favies by far.
We went. So after that, we went back, stayed in the B&B, and Friday is normally when we're heading down to Dark Lord Day, so we had an extra day. Nice. And Friday morning, we went to church.
We did.
So I seem to recall you really
Was
liked
it a brewery church?
Did you
or was
just
it a
say you
real
went to church?
on a Friday.
Did this what?
Yeah. Dan, tell him about church.
Oh, let me tell you about church. It is the church of beer.
Beer church.
I knew that was coming.
It's called beer church.
I was
mean,
waiting for him to drop the punchline, but I guess he left
I
it on me, so that's
assumed,
fine.
but there was that pause. It's like, wait, did he actually go to a church and not burst into flames? Like, what the hell?
2023 Dark Lord for
That's
everyone.
also fair. That's also fair.
I mean,
turquoise.
I would have assumed that would have been my primary concern. Jim going to church. I had a friend that my mom talked into going into church with us one day, and he's not been to church in a long time. And I'm not kidding. His hesitation when he walked through the door was take a step, like take half a step through and wait. And he was looking up the whole time. Like, this is not exaggerating. He was genuinely concerned he was going to get struck by lightning.
The Lord sees through your sins. So 2023 Dark Lord, good,
There's a lot more to
like
the
22,
nose. Yeah.
I had more head
boozier.
retention on this one,
definitely.
like instantly.
It's boozier.
I didn't really get any. It was enough to count.
Definitely.
Still got that
boozier.
touch of smoke to it.
Oh
Just
yeah.
a bit, yeah.
I get less soy
It's
on this
hidden.
one.
I
I
do
do
too.
as well.
Yeah. I think that's a variance from their year-to-year recipe, like
Yeah.
not necessarily the age, because this is only 2 years old, and I've never had one where the soy sauce aged out of it. Like you always,
No.
that is like a baseline characteristic of Dark
The
Lord.
last year variant was really good, but this one, phenomenal still.
Yeah, they're still really
absolutely.
good.
Absolutely.
Delicious.
I'm a big fan. But so we went to Beer Church, and my God, their sandwiches.
Was amazing.
Oh, dude! Like we all got the Italian, and Jeff got he got a Wagyu pastrami.
Oh.
And that was pretty nuts. And they also had gelato. Me and Dan had to get some gelato before we left.
How
Like,
could you not?
they're a brewery, so like obviously we have beers. Their beers were really good. Like I liked their beer. And I get a little fuzzy where we went from there.
Yeah, me too.
We went to Fuzzy. No, we went to Burnham.
Yeah, we tried to go to Zorn.
Yeah, we tried to go to Zorn Brewing. Like we've been to Zorn a bunch of times, and Zorn's
That's
really
what it
good.
is.
But Zorn was closed for some reason, despite everything online in their door saying they were open.
That sucks.
So we just turned around and went to Burnham Brewing. It was
I
a
had a
mile
gun
away.
It was
store
like
did that
5
the other
minutes.
day. I tried
Yeah.
to walk in. The sign says they're open today, but the hours on the door say they're open. You look at the door, fucking closed.
Nope,
Lights
not
off.
today.
Like, what the hell? This is bullshit.
Burnham was okay though. Burnham was
you
okay
can play
though.
with yourself in the bathroom. That's fine.
Yeah.
I know he always calls it out. I gotta go too, and I don't want to say nothing. I like always try and sneak away. He's like, "Oh, Daryl went to the bathroom." I'm like, you motherfucker.
I don't.
But yeah, Burnham Brewing was okay. Like I had their Mexican lager.
yeah,
It was fine. The kind of the theme of the weekend. Like I normally really like Hellas and Mexican lagers, and I had several Hellas and Mexican
Gary.
lagers that were not
family.
good.
Oh,
So, but
Nice.
it was a little disappointing.
that's a bummer.
Burnham was fine though.
Yeah.
And then we decided to go to another brewery after that, and I can't remember the name. It was called Fuzzy something, like Fuzzy.
Fuzzy dice.
No,
Fuzzy
no, no,
nipple?
no.
What did we just
Fuzzy
say? There was
navel?
Fuzzy dice.
Fuzzy something. It's probably in my
Isn't that
untapped
a drink
history.
a fuzzy nipple? That's a
Fuzzy navel.
fuzzy nipple. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's
Slippery
what it is.
nipple. That's the nipple.
Yes, that is. Now, so my grandparents and like aunts and uncles used to do this like boat trip down the river, and instead of drinking a slippery nipple, which is a shot, they would make entire glasses of it, and they would call it breastises. They were
That's awesome.
They could drink. I'll tell you what, man.
I
Like
believe it.
they would have to make.
I don't know where I get my drinking abilities because my parents don't really drink.
Well, that boat
I mean,
tour.
I've heard stories from
the
back in
boat tour
day.
is supposed to be just like a week down the river, but they would have to stop every day so they could go get more half gallons of rum, and I mean gallons every day.
Thank you.
What was the fuzzy brewery we stopped at? Do you remember the name? I'm trying to find it.
The Fuzzy Brewery?
It was Fuzzy something, but I have way too many untapped
That's
check-ins.
why, yeah, that's why I
Fuzzy
put
Line.
everything on Untapped.
Fuzzy Line.
Because I can't remember everything.
Yeah, Fuzzy Line they were really good. Their lager was it their, it was like their.
So were they close to your Airbnb?
Yes.
Relatively.
Yeah, because we were staying in Gary, and this was like,
Fantastic town to stay in, by the
oh,
way.
beautiful. Gary's beautiful to this time of year. The The homeless are really blossoming, and the smell of train oil is in the air.
Oh, I love that smell.
Oh, we were right next to the
I
train.
want
It's
cologne of
beautiful.
that. I want a cologne of that shit, man.
But their lager was really, really good.
Nice.
It's like a red lager or something, or was it their Vienna lager?
It was.
So, well, here I've got it.
Vienna-
I already
Vienna's
have.
one of
I
those
already have
Sitting
it
here
up.
like flipping through on tab, just.
Yeah.
So while you're looking for this, I'm going to ask the obligatory.
yeah, they're
new guy
amber red
question.
lager.
What got you into homebrewing? How'd you get started in all this?
Oh my god. So when I was living with my buddy, I used to live like downriver in like Lincoln Park, and we had a new brewery just open up like literally like a minute from where we were living.
Nice.
I'm like, I like to drink beer. Beer's good. So, pop on over there one casual evening, and our bartender's like telling us about this IPA and this, that, and that's like, I don't know what the hell any of this is, but she's like, you know what, here, just get a sampler. I'm like, what's a sampler? Blah, blah, blah.
And this was like 20 years ago.
This was like 20, Jesus. Yeah, kind of. It
Damn.
almost was 20 years. Jesus, it was 20 years. God, I'm so old. Thank you for upping my... Now I need to go home and take more antidepressants because I realized...
You're
how-
drinking
how
your
dated I am.
antidepressant.
That's true.
You're drinking 8 separate bottles of Dark Lord.
This is also very
How
true.
can anyone be depressed?
That's fair. But long story short, I had my first IPA. I was like...
Change your world.
It was like that scene out of Beer Fest where they get the secret recipe and they
Yeah.
brew it, and like the sun comes down. It's like, oh.
I want to freeze it in the winter and skate on it.
Next thing
I
I
haven't
know,
watched that in so long, man. I got to watch that again.
it's a great movie. But yeah, next thing
I've
I
got
know,
the
I'm there
underrated
every night.
version.
I'm
Yeah.
there. I'm at the brewery like every night.
Nice.
It's like, here's my paycheck. And it was funny because the chick who was the bartender, she would see me walk in like up and my beer was already on. It's
Yeah,
like,
yep.
yep.
There's one thing I loved about being like a regular. Like there was a couple Detroit bars. I was, you're a regular, and then like you walk in and
They know.
Yeah.
they always had your
They
beer
know.
poured. When the Hard Rock was still around,
Oh, yeah.
Mike would always have a pint poured for me. It was usually Stella, unless when they had Dirty, what is it, Dirty Bastard? The
Dirty Blonde?
the
Atwater?
non-barrel age version.
Yeah, that was just Dirty Bastard.
Yeah, they had that, and we got a discount. It was like a $2 pint of 8.5%
hell.
Dirty Bastard.
Nice.
Oh, dude, it was terrible because you'd have 3 or 4 of them. You'd be like, "Well, I'm going back up to the office to
We
sleep
also
in the
got the
beanbag."
discount too.
Yeah, it was like a $2 pint.
Yeah, it was. Oh
So
boy.
there's a few places I've been a regular at. Like, hey, we mispoured this. Do you want it? Like, okay.
Yeah,
Shots, mixed drinks, liquor.
I'll throw it down.
Take my money.
Yeah.
or don't.
I've had here, he mispoured something once. He's like, well, Johnny will be in shortly.
I've never mispoured anything.
So what was the first beer you brewed then? Do you remember the first one you brewed?
Yes, it was out of a can. Like they used to sell like these. It was a pre-hopped IPA, blah blah blah. So I'm like, it doesn't give you any good instruction. So I don't know how much water I'm supposed to add to this. I don't know how. So essentially, what ended up happening is I ended up making a barley wine at the end of the day.
Oh,
it was
nice.
supposed to be like a 6% IPA. It turned out to be like
Barley
a
wine.
10%.
Holy crap.
A little bit of a difference there. A little bit.
It's like
Well, at least you measured your gravity.
that much I did know, but again,
My-
I didn't know water. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
The very first one, I paid $2 at a yard sale for it. It was in metal cans.
Yep, that's
Old
about
as
right.
hell and needed
Yep,
yeast.
Yep.
It was an American Pale. It was supposed to be a clone kit. We'll just leave it at that. So the beer judging class that I did, that I've talked about that a couple times. I brought that to the class one night, expecting to be raked over the coals. And I told them, I brought my notes and I told them what I did and what it was, and everybody went through like, no, you nailed it.
I like it.
Like,
This
what do
is
you
really
mean I
good.
know? This tastes like shit to me. Like, no, for what it is, like you taste the tin because it was a very old beer
Yeah, it was in a
can.
can, yeah.
But they're like, no, you did it right. Like you taste the tinny from the old, metal can, but no, you did it right. You
Doesn't taste sour. You did something
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You made beer. So I tell everyone who wants to get into brewing, I'm like, if you can boil water, you can clean, you're gonna make beer. It might not be good, but you're gonna make beer.
You can make alcohol.
Sanitizing and cleaning is what, 80% of this process?
Oh, yeah.
Daryl
Big
can
time.
To be
attest.
able to drink it, yes.
Yeah.
It's like 99% of the process.
I mean, the reality, yeah.
This Dark Wood is very
Yes, it
tasty.
is.
I was trying to think. We talked about black IPAs before. You had a black IPA you made.
Yes, that's actually
Didn't he
Dan's
have-
recipe.
That's why I was bringing it
Yeah.
up. Yes.
So we
That was
wanted to make a
phenomenal.
black IPA, and I was
We've
like,
talked about it a few
let me text
times.
Dan. The Black Rye Day is a really good.
was
recipe.
good, yeah.
That was the first one I made and the best one I've ever made. The Black Rye Day is really good.
It's sad you don't see a lot of black IPAs anymore.
No, they were
I
fat.
agree.
They jumped up for
Yeah.
a year, 2 years, and they died
I mean,
right
that's
out.
that's this industry though in a nutshell. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
chasing like the next big thing.
Now it's fruit. It was fruit beers, and now it's getting to seltzers more.
Yep.
It's just the shift of it.
I don't mind a seltzer. It's fine, but it's not what I want when I want a beer.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a seltzer is like, oh, I've had 15 beers. Let's have a seltzer to cleanse the palate.
Does that make us old because we don't like the newfangled bullshit?
I wouldn't say I don't like it. It's just, you have to find the right
So
thing.
the funny thing is, I have 3 daughters, and I said, you know what? In music, because my parents said my music sucked when I was growing up. What I'm like,
Typical.
I'm never ever doing this. My kids like the music. I don't care what it is. My daughter was listening to something last week. Like, what the fuck is this shit? So that's how you know you're old.
That's how you know you're old.
Yeah. These newfangled devices, I don't understand. It's all.
off my lawn, you kids!
I read something the other day that said, like Gen X, you know, it's like we're mad because like we bought all of our favorite bands on records, and then we got older and we had to buy all of our favorite bands on cassette, and then we got older and we had to buy all of our favorite bands on CDs. And now we're here and everything's digital, and we went through 4 different genres of like, it's like
The
I own
same
the same
music.
album on 4 different things.
Yep, 4 different types of media.
And the fun part, everything's going back to
Yeah,
vinyl.
everything's going back to vinyl. Everybody wants vinyl.
From Men in Black. Now I guess I'll have to buy the white album again.
Fucking hipsters.
My mom still doesn't understand streaming. She has VHS tapes. And the streaming confused her. She's like, I can just hit rewind and play it over again. I'm like, yeah, I can just hit restart.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hit the button and it works.
And go again.
What was it? Enter, down, left, enter, and it restarts the episode on Fire Stick.
So,
sure
so
that's
back to our trip we were having there. We went to Fuzzy Line, then we went to Byway.
Yep. Byway.
Byway, what was their?
So you really like the
You've
the
been
white
to Byway
coffee.
before. I think you've talked about them, right?
No, that was our first time.
Was it?
Yeah, we'd never been there.
Your first time being by?
Yes.
By?
Yeah. No, I learned when I was in Indiana. I was like, oh, I'm Byway now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, they're white. They're white stout. Their white stout was really, really good. It's like if that cereal beer you had was good. It tasted
That was
like
a
that.
dumb fucking idea, man.
I think it was a great idea. Just
Poor execution.
yeah, it's disgusting. They were good. They were fine. And our plan was to go back to the B&B and hang out for a bit. But we're just like, well, we're meeting for dinner in 2 hours. We might as well just stay at the
Like, just
brewery and
stay
keep
out,
drinking. Then we went to a 3 Floyds tap takeover. Now,
So, I'm just sorry to interrupt here. I'm out of beer. You're out of
do
beer.
we need another one?
Oh, yeah.
You have, yes.
We have, now we are up to the 2024 bottle,
Tell me more.
Give
which
me a
is
minute.
the last of our regular Dark Lord vertical.
Aw.
And then one special after if we make time.
Yeah.
Because we're getting close now.
So what you're saying is less bullshit, more drinking.
It's hard
Keep
when the beer
bullshit.
is
I don't
good.
care.
You got to balance it all out.
Yeah.
We should do that one day. Just keep recording with the customers. We'll just sit
So,
here and keep going.
If I remember correctly,
like do a
this
customer special. Or
this was the best fresh drinking one we've had.
Yes.
if I remember.
I will say, though, the 3-year mark is good. But the last one we just had was really good.
I'm just gonna.
That was pretty
Can
good.
I grab a little more of that while you're there? Because that smells unreal. Thank you, sir.
that is
Yeah, this
probably
is the
by far
first
the
year-
smoothest.
This is the first year it wasn't like soy sauce out of the
Oh
gate.
Yeah.
my
If
God,
you drink
that
it fresh.
smell.
Yeah, we opened up a bottle there, and I'm like, wow, this is actually like really good. This is probably my favorite one yet.
Oh, without a doubt. Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't have much soy taste at all to it. That's more...
It's like rich and roasty and chocolatey and malty. And
That's amazing. It's the complexities and nothing's diminished. It's just, it's all there. And
Like-
I love this.
I get the tiniest amount of booze kind of like on the back of my
let me
palate,
ask
but like
you-
it's still
but
very
it's
smooth.
buried in the taste.
it is.
It's
So let me ask this.
good.
How many of these over the years we've done have you had fresh? Just because we have the 3-year-old one had more of a soy taste, this one doesn't. This
We
is
tip-
still a fresh one.
We
though.
typically
we do
drink
one
a
last
fresh
year?
one every year.
Yep.
When we're at the festival, we'll open one up. This year, actually, it's the first year we didn't open one and drink it. I opened a
But
a
previously
vintage.
they had a soy taste? a stronger one like what we're tasting, or is that because it's aging out?
When we had this one last year fresh, I don't remember it having a really strong soy taste to it.
But in the past, it was kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I know we've had some that are very like, oh, that's soy.
Yeah.
this
I mean,
is
it's kind of
just-
it's kind of like a
Wow.
quintessential
Because it
flavor of
aged out,
Bangalore.
or
Yeah,
it's just
that's fair.
Yeah, but no, this is really, really nice. This is very smooth. It's very rich. The body
it's
on
not
it,
cloying.
the body on it's exactly. The body on it's heavy, but it's not sticky.
No.
I like
and
this a lot.
it finishes so well. It's like there's not a lot of shit left in here. Huh.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I'm just looking at this demon painted on his door post.
That was pretty interesting.
That was really cool.
Ooh, shiny red ball.
Yeah. Oh, squirrel moment. Absolutely squirrel moment.
No, but I think the pinnacle though of the trip is we ended the night at Oberfalls.
Yeah, New Oberfalls.
Yeah, it's a German brewery, obviously, and. Tell us about their Vienna, Dan.
Oh, I love the Vienna.
Their Vienna
It's a
was
very
very
like old,
sensual.
underappreciated style.
It's very.
it is very underrated. Yes,
But
but German breweries. So I just jump in real quick. I went to one not too long ago in Indianapolis, Indianapolis, and it was terrible. I was so disappointed. It was a German family that came in. So because you said yes,
I think I remember
because you
talking
said it was
about
a German brewery.
Yes.
If
like
they don't have that
Oberfalls.
German style, that's what you go there to expect.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't have it. They were more just straight up Americanized when I went.
oh, that's kind of a bummer. Took tradition
this-
and just threw it out
yeah.
the window.
Bummer.
That's disappointing.
So this one had the German style.
So what you're saying,
it
it's
was-
like
it
going to
was
a
like-
Chinese buffet and ordering a cheeseburger.
yes.
yeah,
Bomber.
but yeah, it was malty. It was smooth. It had like that. I don't know. It's kind of hard to articulate it, but perfect would be the only way I
It's
could describe
very
it.
clean.
And Jim can tell you about the Hefe.
The Hefeweizen is the benchmark for what a Hefeweizen should be. Every Hefeweizen I drink going forward will be compared to that one. It is perfect.
But it's with their purity laws. If you go to a German
Reinheitsgebot.
style, you're expecting to have nothing but just a few flavors, crisp, not a lot of like over the top
Yeah.
flavors to it. Is really what you're expecting.
Well, when you went to, was it Cologne
Yeah, Cologne.
with the Kolsch glass?
Oh yeah. So like, I mean, Cologne is the birthplace of Kolsch.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I did not have a disappointing Kolsch while I was there.
Nice.
There was a
Oh,
place.
look at your glass.
I know it's like
Sorry.
stained.
So Peters, like, that was the best one that I had. I think we get Fra here in the States.
Yeah, we do. I had.
was-
I actually sent you a picture of it. I had it at Firebird.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was
It's
okay.
called Fra.
Yeah, it's like FR, like
F-R-O-H.
umlaut.
Yeah, the U with the umlaut.
Okay.
I would have called it fro.
But you get
Bro.
you get the little glass, and they just keep filling it, right?
Yeah, until you put the coaster on top.
Skinny,
They just
right?
keep bringing
Yep.
the
Oh,
way.
that's dangerous.
Yeah, they just keep filling it with Kolsch until you put your coaster thing on top, saying you're done.
That sounds like a challenge.
Yeah.
I don't generally turn those down.
So there's two breweries that do in Michigan they do that. So Drafting Table and Royal Oak Brewing every first Saturday of the month in the summertime they do the Kolsching hour, and same principle. They just keep bringing
Who's
them.
driving? Because I can't drive back.
I'm down. I love Kolsch. Like I can
do
drink.
too.
We're all walking.
Yeah, we're walking
Fuck
back
that,
from Royal Oak. I can drink a lot of Kolsch though. I mean,
Royal
like
Oak isn't too
Well,
far.
One of
supposed
the
to be
only
light
tickets
and
I
we'll
ever
walk
got
back to
was
Dan's.
driving in Royal Oak.
no, we'll get Dan's house isn't far from there. We'll get back there. It's fine. We'll take
But
an
the
Uber.
Kolsch is supposed to be light and crisp
And refreshing, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
That's a lot of the Kolsch's I tried this past weekend were not like that, and I was kind of sad.
That's a bummer.
Like, or I'm sorry, no, the Hellas. Hellas were very
okay.
disappointing. I had several Hellas that weren't very good.
Where at?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. That's fair.
Yeah. That was
Thank
the that was
God I didn't make one.
yeah. Well, no, I love Hellas, but like I think the one I had at Seeds was the only beer there that I was kind of like, it's okay. Like everything else was like standout 5-star beers.
Yeah.
But the Hellas I was like, But I think there was another one too that I had that you said was much more in line with the style, but wasn't as enjoyable.
But that's the other thing too with styles. Once it becomes Americanized, it changes a lot. So a lot of the styles from other countries, German, Russia, whatever, that you're looking at, once we end up doing it here, we add flavors because it sells.
Yeah.
Well,
we end up changing it.
We like to skimp on, the cost of, product too. Like, I mean, obviously you're not going to get the same characteristics from the malt from stuff that we grow here in the States.
Oh, yeah.
And I know a lot of the stuff we get is grown in Canada. So I think RAR is arguably the biggest maltster in Canada. So you're not going to get like the same.
Oh no, the judging class that I did, there was a guy in the class. He was from Mexico. I apologize, I forget your name, dude. But he would sample beers that we had from Germany. He'd go, tastes like it's from this, like one of those old school winos that knows like everything there is to know about high end wine. He's like, this is made with a softer water, and the next one, this is made with a harder water, so that tells me it's from this. I'm like, holy shit, dude!
Sounds like the
it was
experience we
insane.
had with Bill. Like Bill was very on top of it. He sat here and told Daryl which yeast he used for his beers and the hops.
He had a sample of Finja, and he goes, "You used what was it, Lavalin D47? You used to make this?" And he's like, "How the fuck did you know that?"
So we've had him on
That's
twice,
pretty amazing.
right?
3 or 4 times, I think. Yeah.
So every time he's come on, he's mentioned something. I've tried it new here.
Yeah.
And I release it, and people are like,
This
this
is amazing.
is the best ever. I'm like,
We
I
gotta
like
get.
this.
I would
guy.
like to have you two in the same room.
Yes.
That would be.
I've said-
he would
I've said
probably
that.
blow me away, but I could probably keep up.
Yeah,
at least.
you're both
I
you're
would
both
be
beer scientists.
very intrigued to see that. Like, I want to try and find questions to. Stump
I understand the process, but Dan understands the science.
Yeah.
So like when he explains things to me, like makes sense. Chemistry.
I kind of see like that blank stare, like kind of like, oh yeah, I
I
get
don't
it.
know
I
if
get
it's
it.
so much
That's what I
blowing you
love
away,
about
though. I think it's more of you focused on this for a while. He's focused on this concept. I think there's a lot
It's
to come
called
together.
ADHD hyperfocus, hyperfixation.
Yes.
That's just it, right?
Yeah.
That is me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I remember when I started out.
He
like,
is
I was
focused
just like,
on opening that
if I had
bottle.
a imperfection in what I was brewing, like I would obsessively just like
Find it and fix
try
it.
to figure out, fix it. I would literally like
what
lose sleep
caused
over it.
How
Yep.
can I change this to prevent it from happening again? Yeah.
Why was my gravity off by like 1 point?
Yeah, dude. And that's worse. If it's off by a few, you're like, all right, this is fine. But it's like, no, it's off by 0.1. This is bullshit, dude. I hate that.
Well, it's just not. It's not grabbing. Like it's. I need. Yeah, I should.
You have all the wax on it
Yeah,
still.
tear off some of the wax.
I don't know. I was enjoying watching the struggle.
Well, I was trying to do it in the background. You know.
Knife being used as a Wesson knife. Wesson.com. I got to promote my nephew. Come on.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, if he wants to, provide products with our faces on
That's
them
a
or
pretty
something.
nice knife.
Yeah, that's why I have this one. He provided it for me.
This actually.
What's that website again?
It's a very Wesson.
What's that?
.com.
It's folding knives or, finely sharpened edge?
Oh, he's got a few different types. Yeah.
nice.
He actually won awards when he first started off. First
Interesting.
knife he made ended up winning a big award.
Oh, we're going to definitely have
what
to look
launched
more
it.
into this. Yeah. Start weapons
It is a good
promotion.
job. It's a knife.
It's very sharp.
It looks it, yeah.
It cuts wax off of Dark Lord bottles very well.
good wax. It's a good knife.
Not every knife is a wax knife.
You're not wrong.
Cut away from yourself, Jim.
That means it has a good coating, so the wax isn't going to build up. You can slice through things easier with
Yeah, I
it.
couldn't tell. He was telling me about the blade. I think it was a Swedish blade or something. And he lives in Sweden now.
Sweden.
Hey.
Look, the
maybe,
knife
maybe,
worked.
Maybe.
winner.
There it is.
That was Wesson.com.
All right, so our vertical is done.
WESSON.com.
No, WESN. Like West, East, South, North.
Wesson?
Wesson. Like,
Okay.
So our vertical is
I
done.
think it wasn't like Smith and Wesson.
And I just opened up. This was a 22. Is that what we established?
yes.
22 chemtrail mix. So we got to have 22 Hanji and we get to have 22 chemtrail. So it's like the pinnacle, the best aged years. And
Ooh, look at that.
oh yeah.
It looks the same.
Oh, but the smell that.
I'm
Smell
so
the bottle.
excited. Does it smell like glass?
Oh, it
Oh man.
smells like perfection.
Smells like glass.
Oh
I'm
man.
excited.
It comes out of the neck like so strong. Like when you give that little smell out, because out of the glass you don't get as much of the smell.
I'm going to have to.
The bottle like really
You can smell
concentrates
it.
it.
Yes.
It is like pure like cinnamon apple pie.
He's eating it.
Yeah, he's gonna deep throat the bottle and just drink all of it.
Don't eat the bottle.
Oh, my God. Wow.
And I'll read it real quick while we pass it.
And then, yeah.
So we've had this before on the podcast, but this is a 22, so it's a 3-year. Dark Lord aged in rye barrels with cinnamon and pink peppercorn.
And you can smell cinnamon right away.
Oh yeah.
This is
And it's present.
fan-fucking-tastic.
Oh, my God.
If I could give this more than 5 stars, I absolutely would.
Oh, there's the pink peppercorn.
Oh yeah, it's that little. It gives you
Just
that little tinge.
spice.
Do you like this more than the Hanji?
I think so.
I would agree.
I think so. Yeah.
yeah.
I think the flavors on this are just so much more bold and unique.
I love cinnamon, and
Like,
this just bumps like every
The vanilla
level of what I like
marshmallow
about
flavor
stuff.
on
Yeah.
the 22 Hanji, it's good, but it's subtle.
See,
this isn't
is
subtle.
good. I love vanilla though.
So do
You
I.
can't go wrong with vanilla.
But this just punches you in the mouth.
Oh yeah.
You were there the year. You and Pago were there the year when Chemtrail was released, and I know we were all looking forward
Oh,
to getting
yeah.
Ronaldo. And it's like, oh, I got this Chemtrail, and blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
then we had it. That was 2017, wasn't it?
I think
Because we finally drank Pagel's 2017 in
Okay.
like
So let's ask
2020.
this. When did Dark Lord start?
Well, it was, last year was the 20-year anniversary, so 2004.
No shit.
So yeah,
I was
That's
a
a while now.
I was
Yeah.
a junior in high school.
So when did you start
Or
going?
no, sophomore.
so. My first Dark Lord was 2012.
Nice.
Oh wow.
So that was so for those that aren't aware, the bottle share became a thing because you had to wait in line for like an hour and a half to just get
Oh,
in
it
the
was-
Dark
yeah.
Lord day.
Wow. They were
And
terribly
then you
inefficient.
waited in line for like another hour and a half to just get your allotment. So for whatever reason, the laws in Indiana, it's like, okay, well, you can bring your own beer into the festival. So everybody would bring.
Nice.
People are coming in from Alaska. They're coming in from other countries. Everybody's bringing their own beer. So we're just like the line was the bottle share.
yeah, you like the lines are like serpentine.
That's
so
awesome.
like as you're serpentining through the line, you're like, you know, on either side of the line, there's different people, and it's constantly changing. So you'd see someone. It was the first time I had BCBS.
Yep.
Was my first Dark Lord day.
Same.
You know, we had 2013 Dark Lord. We've had Jeff got to find Assassin. He was looking for Assassin, and like, you know, I saw some dude with a hoodie, and like this other dude was asking for trades. I'm like, hey man, my buddy's looking for Assassin. He's like, oh, it's here. I saw it. And like,
Nice.
so yeah, like now the bottle shares changed to like the pavilion.
The pavilion.
There's a bunch of picnic tables, and like people just, I mean,
So you go to this pavilion.
full of beers.
How many people are in there?
Thousands.
Them
In the
just-
pavilion, probably at least 1,000, I'd say.
Holy
So there's
cow.
1,000
I don't
different
know about
beers.
1,000.
1,000
Maybe
beers.
500.
You think either way?
Yeah, that's still a considerable amount of
500.
people.
Oh, well over that. Everyone brings in at least 6
Oh,
bottles.
they each have 5 or 6 beers.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, like you look at these tables and like they are full.
See, there's
of
the
beers.
OCD part of me that wants to start at one end and go to the end of the table.
Oh, dude, some of those bottles are empty. Some of them aren't. The ones that are empty are the ones that were really good, and you're not gonna.
Oh,
You
obviously,
missed
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the bottle share is pretty great. I mean, like
So we need to make sure Jeff, because he was quick on the VIPs. We need to make sure he gets like 10 tickets.
we
next
literally were all
We
we were
tried.
all signed in the moment it goes live, and none of us even got to add VIP to our cart.
You're a coder. We can just like program some kind of code
no,
to do this for us.
actually, I'm wrong. Next year,
Hey.
you have an in
That's true.
for friends and family.
Yeah, I would love to. So we talked to his name was Nick. Nick was really great. So shout out to Nick.
Hi, Nick.
At Three Floyds.
We like you, Nick.
He was
Was it Nick Floyd?
I mean maybe.
No.
What if
He
we
wouldn't
offer
be
him a
Nick.
hangy to get us in there?
I'm pretty sure he said plenty of Hanji. He's on the tasting commission, so he gets to taste everything
I'm sure
before
there's
it
a
comes out.
euphemism in there somewhere.
But he was working at the at their kind of like their shop. Like you go there the day before, a couple days before to buy. You know, you can buy beers, you can buy like to go. You can buy like merch and different things, and that's where I got the whiskey. I got
I
their
forget about the liquor.
their 6-year single malt aged in Dark Lord barrels.
Yeah.
But this one's fantastic. This
This is
chemtrail mix
amazing.
is absolutely
And
mind
phenomenal.
blowing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
either way, to get in, we had an in now.
Got
So
it.
we need to start pushing it.
We would absolutely love to podcast
So
from
don't-
Three Floyds. We would love to set up a little
and
booth.
we'll pay for
yeah.
everything that we need beforehand.
Oh, yeah,
So we
absolutely.
don't have to fight it online.
We'll just
And-
show up
Yes.
and
I'm going to ask you to not hold this
Drink
against
out.
me because I really want to try mixing the chemtrail and the hangy because
well,
that
funny,
seems
that
to
was
be
20.
funny story.
funny about that. Yeah.
Funny story.
Yeah.
really?
You got a bottle.
I got a bottle. So the 20th anniversary is a
No
blend
shit.
of both.
Do we have any? of
We
the
got to
hangy
drink
left,
it
or is
last
that
year when we
gone?
were there.
Nope, it's gone.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
So
But-
sorry.
Keith and Dan
okay.
both have a 20th anniversary bottle. So
Nice.
eventually, if
Hopefully.
you're at the right bottle share, we'll drink it. But if this vertical's taught us anything today, we will be drinking it in 2027 because it will be 3 years aged and it will be that much better.
These were
I would
absolutely.
say though, the newer stuff still amazing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, everything was good.
It actually has a bolder, more
Yeah.
forward taste.
This I'm actually surprised at how much of the cinnamon has stuck around after 3 years in
Oh,
this.
this one, yeah.
I'll be honest. I forgot until you mentioned that this is a 22. That is insane. That is phenomenal.
Yeah, this is.
I love it, and I'm
glad.
more.
I'm
That's
glad this is the
delicious.
last beer we've had today because it is by far the best beer we've
is
had
the
today.
best.
This made up for everything from 2 weeks ago. No more gas station beers. We're drinking the real shit.
All right, I need to go take a nap.
Yep. It's time to nap. Well, thank you, Dan, for joining
Absolutely,
us
thank
finally.
you. Greatly
pleasure.
appreciated, sir.
We're gonna have to you back on next batch you're proud of. We want you to bring on some homebrew.
Oh yeah, homebrew, and we'll get Mr. Bill.
Yeah,
in
maybe
on
you can
that one.
start me out when I'm a little more sober.
Yeah.
Be a little more talkative.
But no, that's where it's
No,
more
that's
fun.
that's when we're the
I
best.
don't know. It's about finding like that
What?
balance
How much
between.
did you have
yeah.
before the episode?
The same amount we did.
I got to the wedding reception at 6 p.m.
I think
3
I
weeks
started
ago,
the
and I'm
episode
still
after
going.
finishing 22, so carry the one.
But
Hey, we're doing multiple
we'll have
cases
a-
now. Fuck that.
We got to do a brew day. We'll do a brew day, and then we'll have you back on, and we'll compare.
We should do.
I still
yeah.
have an amber kit beer that I got to brew.
Black
up.
IPA.
Ooh, yeah.
All right,
I
let's
want to
make-
hear from you. I want to
That
taste
one
the
was
black
good.
IPA.
All right, Black Rye Day
You know
on
what we
tap.
need to do?
Yes.
Do black IPA with the Cascades that I grow versus the Cascades that are shop brought.
I'm in.
Is there any more?
I'm sure
see
you've
the
got plenty in the freezer. I'm sure you've got more than enough hops in the
There's
freezer.
enough.
Well, I've got plenty.
Yes, I'm down.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we'll do Black IPA.
IPA Cascade hops. I'm in.
Yep. Yeah, I
Why
love
they
Black
call it
IPAs.
Cascadian Dark.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yep. Thank you.
Truly, thank you, much appreciated, and we'll see you when we see you.
Godspeed.
If you didn't learn anything today, at least remember this. Beer is the answer that makes everything better.
Can't remember the question, but who cares when you have a cold one in your hand?
Remember, everybody, drink responsibly, drink high gravity.
Most importantly, drink well.
Okay, not the well. Life's too short for bad beer.
Stay frosty, my friends.